Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We are from Good 2. So today we want to answer 2 questions that given to us. But before we proceed further, let me introduce my group members. So here we go.
Alright, the first one is me. I am Nizamudin bin Mohd Wazir. Next we have NURUL SHAINADIRAH, ELYN BINTI HERMAN.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone.
Next we have NURUL FATIN TASNEEM BINTI AHMAD FAZLYN. And the last one we have ELYN FAZLYN BINTI OMAR.
Hi everyone, my name is ELYN.
Alright, we have done for the first part for the introduction group member part. Next, I will tell you about the table of content. First, we will give a little introduction about the integrity. Second, we will explain you about the role of integrity played in a total quality setting. Third, we will discuss about the organization role in promoting ethical behavior. And the last one, we have a conclusion. So I will pass to the TASNEEM for the introduction.
First of all, I would like to start with our introduction. According to Scott Survey 2022, integrity can be defined as matching our action with what we believe to be good. A person with integrity demonstrates a genuine commitment to their principle and also ideal. Regardless of the circumstances, they strive to represent ethical idea and do the right thing. Integrity includes the quality of being honest, but honesty does not always demonstrate integrity. A person with integrity does not process to be flawless. Instead, they are eager to admit their own error and flaws. Their sincerity stems from a true desire to do the right thing, even if it's inconvenient. A person who is fully integrated does not engage in deception or hypocrisy. Next, total quality can be described as an approach to doing business that attempts to maximize the competitiveness of an organization through the continual improvement of its quality of its products, services, people, process, and environment. Total quality entails the application of quality management principles throughout an organization, many branches, and also levels. It entails integration into company processes as well as delicate balance of technical management and human resources challenge. According to Louis Allen 1958, organization can be defined as a process of identifying and arranging tasks to be completed, defining and allocating responsibility and authority, and building relationship in order to enable people to work in collaboration. In other words, an organization serves as a vehicle for accomplishing organization goal. Each individual work is defined as their authority and responsibility for completing it are established. Organizations also help in efficient utilization of resources by dividing the duty of various persons. An organization ruled by its function within a larger team, it is true whether they are officially part of a team or not. The team is defined by its function within the larger organization. Next, ethical behavior can be qualified as characterized by honesty, fairness, and equity in interpersonal, professional, and academic relationships in research and scholarly activities. Ethical behavior also in the practice of applying moral principles to a particular situation. It means acting in accordance with the moral standard established by the society in which we live. In short, this research will answer 2 questions, which is what role does integrity play in a total quality setting and explain the organization role in promoting ethical behavior.
Hi, my name is ELYN FAZLYN binti OMAR and I would like to answer the first question, which is role the integrity play in total quality settings. So our first point is teamwork. Teamwork is a fundamental element of total quality because organizations are not individuals who produce products and provide services. Working in teams rather than individually, people make better connections with their colleagues and their organizations and create better results. Teamwork removes performance pressure from the individual and usually causes better performance from everyone. So, why teamwork is considered as a fundamental element of total quality? To become successful in businesses, teamwork is also a key element of TQM. With the use of teams, the business will receive quicker and better solutions to problems. Teams also provide more permanent improvements in processes and operations. The ability of a team is more than a sum of the abilities of individual members. This is a major reason to support a teamwork. In a team, everyone is unique and can provide a different perspective to look at the problem. 2 or more people are always better than an individual for solving problems. finishing of difficult tasks, and increasing creativity. Working in teams increases collaboration and allows for brainstorming. To create efficient teamwork, communication needs to be at its best. So, what is communication in teamwork? Our team communication definition is how members of a team interact with one another, the accepted behaviors of a team such as expressing ideas, voicing opinions and concerns, offering help and resolving conflict. True teamwork can also produce positive peer pressure. In the right context, peer pressure doesn't have to be bad. In the workplace, when managed properly, it can be a great motivator. Group monitoring to behavior and peer-to-peer recognition can provide a powerful incentive to do the right thing. Reason why positive peer pressure in the workplace is a good thing is to support knowledge sharing. Now we move to the next point, which is interpersonal relationship. Interpersonal relationship refer to strong association between individuals working together in the same organization. Employees who work together should share a special bond for them to give their best. Building a strong interpersonal relationship within your team creates a work environment that is more conducive to work together and getting things done. Interpersonal relationship that you form at work serve a critical role in both your work success and career progress. Positive interpersonal relationship allows effective communication and understanding among employees. In order to form good interpersonal relationship, an individual needs to associate with coworkers. So, what you need to do is form contacts and maintain relationship. Make sense of the world and our experiences in it. Express personal needs and understand the needs of others. To improve interpersonal relationship, an individual needs to be a professional in the workplace. For example, an individual may not interfere in the work of his or her co-workers. So, what is the importance of interpersonal relationship? Interpersonal relationships are important for your overall physical and emotional happiness. Relationships help fight loneliness while also giving you a sense of purpose in life. For instance, the closeness you feel with family and friends is an essential part of your social support.
Next is communication. Communication is act of conveying or exchanging information or news. Effective communication between managers and staff can have a lot of advantages. So, what is effective communications? Well, effective communication is when you communicate in a way that people can comprehend and where your arguments are heard. It is critical in TQM because managers must be able to communicate successfully with employees in order to get what they want. While there may be a misunderstanding or ineffective with the process if they do not communicate well. This has to do with information transmissions and receptions. Well, if management wants something to be done the way they want it, well, they can't expect it to be done if they aren't communicating properly. While this emphasizes a total quality in all aspects of organizations with the goal of decreasing waste in order to save costs and boost production efficiency. While TQM may be applied in any firm regardless of size or motivation, well, in fact, public sector organizations are quickly adopting the idea in order to be more effective in address public demand. Well, this achievement of quality standard in product and services is basic principle of TQM. Its goal is to improve organizations' overall performance and processes. Integrity. While integrity is not just important on a personal level, it is also vitally important at a workplace level. Organizations known for their integrity to perform better. The important role of integrity is to build trust and respect relationship between the employers and employees. A healthy, pleasant workplace culture is built on trust and respect. Honoring your colleagues and supervisor perspective and idea, even if you disagree, is one of the best ways to display integrity at work. For example, why do you believe they came up with that kind of concept? Or is it possible for your viewpoint is incorrect? If you're not sure what they mean, please seek clarification or ask specific questions to have a better understanding. Because good communications also lead to seeking improvement in relationship on a regular basis. So when we talk about ethical behavior, so what is ethical behavior? Well, ethical behavior involves recognizing right from wrong in a job and acting accordingly whether in the office or one's personal life. While ethic in the workplace is defined as a moral code that direct employee behavior in terms of what is right and wrong in conduct or decision making. There are several ways that organizations can do to promote ethical behavior among the organizations. Organizations may take a step to build a positive narrative around their reputation they can do it by enacting policies that ensure ethical working conditions and perceptions of organizational support. So you might be asking, how do they report any unethical behavior? Well, several businesses use reactive system. However, the single most essential thing that firm can do differently to promote ethical behavior is to use the voice of the employee to provide employees the ability to be heard ahead of time. Well, employees' voice is defined as the ability for employees to provide feedback and discuss concern on the daily basis. Well, this is more likely to be a problem in large organization structure when senior personnel may grow enlightened and disconnect from their subordinates. Staff may be tempted to hide their failed or dysfunctional behavior in setting where we lose personal contact. While employees may feel compelled to tell their bosses what they want to hear. So this is critical to encourage effective open communication and the use of employees' voice system throughout your organization so that your employees will feel safe reporting unethical behavior to their superiors without any fear of retaliations.
Hi everyone, I'm back. Alright, I will continue the discussion. Next, in order in promoting the ethical behavior, the leader or employer should or must be a role model to the employee. Manager should lead by example in terms of honesty and transparency for the employees. I want to give an example of employer. A big company such as Google, the bosses of this company have listed the best leadership teams. They had a few characteristics, which is they apply transparency, empathy, and open-mindedness in their company. Consequence of this, they have a loyal employee and their company keep growth every year successfully, and their employee may be willing to put in extra effort and stay with Google company. In a conclusion, when the employee become a role model to the employee, it will boost employee morale and increase loyalty to the organization. Next, in order to promoting ethical behavior in an organization should offer ethics training frequently for all employees. Seminar, workshop, or any kind of activities that promote ethics in workplace are necessary. When the employees are exposed to the right ethics behavior, the degree of any unethical behavior will decrease. The purpose of training session is to establish the organization rules of behavior, to highlight what actions are and are not acceptable, and to resolve any ethical difficulty that may arise. Besides, it will also boost employee morale, allowing them to work more effectively and harmoniously with their co-workers. Being ethically conscious contributes to a positive corporate culture and a positive public image. As a consequence, having ethics training is essential for all employees to lead to a successful company. That's all for me. Thank you. Back to TASNEEM.
To conclude, this research had answered all the questions, which is what role does integrity play in total quality setting, and also explain the organization role in promoting ethical behavior. As a conclusion, integrity is the practice of being truthful and adhering to strong moral and ethical principles and value in unwavering and consistent manners. There are three main roles that integrity plays, which are teamwork, communication, and also interpersonal relationship. As a result, in this chapter, we have reviewed major individual differences that affect employee attitude and also behavior. Our value and personality help us understand our preferences and the situation in which we are feel at ease, while our personalities may influence our behavior in the context which behavior occurs should not be overlooked.